Alright, this is the first of two products for my lab report. This is the facial oil moisturizer. So it has 3 ingredients in it: avocado oil, coconut oil, and lavender oil. So the first ingredient, avocado oil, is 2/3 ounce, which is equivalent to 20 milliliters. So I have a 50 milliliter beaker here, so I'm going to fill it to 20. And then pour it into my Tupperware that I'm going to mix everything in. So that's the first ingredient. Second ingredient is the coconut oil, which is 1/3 ounce, which is equivalent to 10 milliliters. So I'm going to fill this 50 milliliter beaker to 10. And then pour it into here. And the last ingredient is the lavender, which is 3 to 4 drops. It has its own dropper. So I'm just going to shake in 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. And put the lid on. And I'm just going to shake this gently just to make sure all the materials mix together. Just give it a second here. Alright, after mixing gently, open it up and apply some to my fingers, go around my hands, put on my face, and that's your facial oil moisturizer. This is the second product, the natural skin cream. So this one has 5 ingredients. So the first one is avocado oil, second is coconut oil, third is shea butter, fourth is vitamin E, and the last one is beeswax. So these 5 all go into one jar. So the first ingredient is avocado oil, which requires 1/4 cup. So here's my 1/4 cup. I'm going to pour it in here. And I'm going to pour it into this glass jar. The next step is 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So here's my tablespoon. Coconut oil, 2 tablespoons worth. Okay. Our next ingredient is beeswax, which is 2 tablespoons. Oh, sorry, I gotta put another tablespoon in of coconut oil. So that's 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And then our next one is 2 tablespoons of beeswax. So I'm just gonna scoop out 2 tablespoons. So here's 1. And here's 2. Okay, and then our next ingredient is 1/2 teaspoon of vitamin E oil. So here is my, let's see, 1/2 teaspoon is right here. So vitamin E oil, just gonna squeeze some into here. That. And our last ingredient is 1 tablespoon of shea butter. And that's this right here. So I'm just going to scoop out 1 tablespoon's worth. About this much. Make sure to get all of it out there. Okay. In the next video, we will heat it in a pot with water. So now that we've put all the ingredients into the glass jar, we're going to put it into a hot bath of water and let it come together. So if we come and look at the top of this pot, there's some water in here. The recipe says 4 inches. It's about 4 inches of water. Bring it to a slow boil, which we have right now. And now we're going to put the product into the bath. And we are going to let it sit until it starts to melt, and we will come back in the last video with the final product. So we took the product out of the water bath once the products were starting to melt. This was the jar it was originally in, but the instructions say to pour it into another jar for it to cool. So this is the final product in another jar. We let it sit for a little while so it get hardened, and this is your natural skin cream.